Hey, what's up guys, this is Mage. I'm bringing you the Game 1 of the ESL Cup number 6 Finals. For those of you who were not aware, on Friday the elimination rounds were played early on, but unfortunately Jehu had to go, so we had a postponement of the finals. But as we can see, player 1 is Jehu, an Orc player who's been around for a while and does a great management job with Team Firestalker. The other player is Trespass, but he is better known as Joker. Player that's been around for a long time, but I'm not exactly sure what teams he has played for. Regardless though, he's had a solid cup so far, and both these players have met in the finals for a best of 3 matchup to determine who will be the ESL Cup number 6 winner. Looks like we have a pretty standard opening here for Jehu. It'll be interesting to see if he is going to go for a Barracks as next peon out, or if he is going to go for a Quick Tech and a Voodoo Lounge instead. We can see that Trespass is going for an Ancient of War and Demon Hunter, I presume. And Jehu does look like he'll be going for a Voodoo Lounge, so we'll see a Quick Tech from him, presumably. The map is Last Refuge, which is a rather large map. You can see that it's got 2 red camps on it, as well as numerous orange camps. 2 goblin merchants and a goblin lab, although probably will not be seeing a whole lot of shredders being hired, despite the fact that my free-for-all nature wants to just convey how incredibly important those are. But I suppose that's not really the case in solo, and it does look like Jehu will be producing a Blade Master as his first hero. So trying to think of any other notable participants in the match. Jehu actually took down Atheist in the semi-final bracket for his chance to get here, whereas Jehu beat Aggressive in a 2-0 match, I believe, whereas Joker may have won 2-1. Trying to think. Actually, no, they're best of 1 matches, sorry, so both of them were 1-0. Oh, and we actually do have a late Barracks coming up here for Jehu, which is a bit of a surprise. I had thought he was just going to go for that quicker tech, but I guess he's just going to go for creeping down a couple of green camps with this Blade Master solo, or perhaps he's going to go anticipate the creep camp up here with the Ancient of War and Creep Jacket. Does look like that may be the case, and he both scouted that and has the advantage of knowing... Oh, never mind, he's just going to take down the Ogre Magi and sell his item. Or he's going to do neither of those. As we can see, I'm still getting the hang of solo here, and I'm a little bit curious as to what Jehu is planning on doing here. Okay, so I just want to take down the other Ogre Magi, I guess, because it is closer to Joker's base. Boots of Speed obviously play a huge role in these matchups, since both the Demon Hunter and the Blade Master will need it. We can see that Trespass, or Joker, has now scouted it and did not manage to steal the kill there. 2 Circlets of Nobility and a Dust of Appearance, so he has blocked the Night Elf player from getting that. We can see that Joker has just started his upgraded tier 2, and Jehu starts his just now as well. So, interesting. I guess that these grunts may be for prepping for his second hero, or if they'll do some creeping on their own, but it does look like Jehu is pretty solidly committed to just harassing with the Blade Master. So it's interesting he built that Barracks, since he could have done quite a bit more damage if he had teched up quicker than that, and the Wisp does go down, does not detonate quite in time, so Jehu grabs a quick Wisp kill at there, and sees that the Ancient of War is moving, so he should be able to creep jack whatever comes from that. Meanwhile, the Grunt is going out to the other market, perhaps. It's hard to tell what that'll be, and the Demon Hunter actually looks like it may be in a minor surround here. Not sure if it can get out on the right side, but regardless, Jehu is the one who is going to be forced to retreat here, with his Blade Master being a little bit lower in health. Okay, so Jehu will be just going for the green camp here. He has a second Grunt on the way, but presumably will bring his Blade Master over here as it heals up, take down that green camp, and hit level 2 on his Blade Master. Meanwhile, Joker has already gotten level 2 onto his Demon Hunter, has the Boots of Speed, and Jehu has managed to buy his Boots of Speed as well. So currently we've got 600, 200, and 18 of 50 cap for Joker. Meanwhile, it's 81, 323 of 30 for Jehu. Jehu just a little bit behind in the tech, but not by much. The War Mill is on its way up, and its 3rd burrow is in production as we speak. And good item here for Jehu. He can help do some scouting with all those wards. Has to burn through both of his remaining potions in order to pick it up, but not a huge deal. And he may come across Joker at a very inconvenient time for Joker. We can see that he is... Yep, there we go. And will go for some archers, it looks like, as a first course of action, but he has that Dust of Appearance, so Hide will not work. Not able to get the deny off, and there is no mana for a Windwalk at the present time. Presumably the Demon Hunter will burn the remaining mana before enough comes up for Windwalk as well. One of the grunts is trapped here by Ensnare at the moment from the creep camp, and the Blade Master is going to be forced to get back here. Both grunts are going to escape pretty easily here, and we can see that the Demon Hunter and Blade Master, not a whole lot of progress being done in this chase. Another mana burn will go off, but the Blade Master will not die. On the other hand, it does look like Joker is going to try and bring that in for the continued creeping of the creep camp there. Interesting choice since he does not have a remaining archer, but perhaps he will pick up a second hero at the tavern and creep with that. And here we go, we should see a grunt, yep, interrupt the pathing there, but oof, nice critical on the Demon Hunter, and the Demon Hunter now the one that's forced to run away here. We'll see if the Blade Master can go ahead and get onto the other side and intercept it. Good use of the potion by the Demon Hunter that Joker has, though, in order to ensure that he does live. Windwalk goes off, but the Demon Hunters can get back with plenty of time and comes out of the Windwalk at an inconvenient time when the Demon Hunter had just completely healed up. So if we look over here, we do see a Spirit Lounge and a Bestiary on the way up. The Shadow Hunter has already come out, and on the other side of the map, it does not look like we have... Oh, we're going to have a Beastmaster as the second hero for Joker. And that will make up for the lack of units he's gotten so far. We are going to see a couple of Ancient Winds come out, so it looks like it will be a pretty typical Druid of the Talon play here. And we do see that the Demon Hunter looking very low there, but not enough units to pull off the surround with that one grunt retreating. However, the Beastmaster may or may not be able to escape here. Does not have a boots on it, whereas the Blade Master does, but it looks like he's going to trade off and go for the Demon Hunter instead. Interesting choice, since the Blade Master may have been able to take down the Beastmaster. But regardless, both of Joker's heroes are going to retreat away, and it will take most of the Moonwells to heal them up, unfortunately. So with daytime coming about, if Jehu does push soon, there will not be a ton of Moon Juice to help him out. Tier 3 about 2/3 of the way completed for him, and the Ancient of War helping to creep this out. On the other side of the map, we do have Jehu going to go ahead and take down the natural expansion here. With 2 grunts and 2 heroes, it is not a problem at all. We do see that he has 4 healing salves left, so should be able to heal everything up relatively well after this, and he is going to go ahead and begin work on that expansion in the process of producing Raiders and Spirit Walkers as well. Stronghold is staying at Stronghold and not upgrading to Fortress just yet, and we may see a Creep Jack from Trespass coming in here. And Joker does see it, and so does Jehu. Jehu going to go ahead and hex it. Has to be careful that he does not get the Blade Master burned, so instead goes for the smart idea of Windwalking it. The Speed Scroll goes off, and he will now have to try and just get away here. Raider can use Ensnare momentarily, probably, and Jehu actually loses control of one of his grunts and is going to go attack the Ancient of War. That should be an easy kill later on. Currently, the other grunt also going to go down to the Demon Hunter, I would guess, although Ensnare's got to be coming out momentarily, I think. There we go. So the grunt may get back just in time, and the other grunt going down to the Beastmaster. It looks like it is at 38, so 2 more hits for the Beastmaster to go ahead and take it down. And grunt goes and tries to hide. Actually, it looks like it may have paid off there. Beautiful move by Jehu to go ahead and save that grunt. And there we go, another Ensnare does go off on the Demon Hunter, but the Demon Hunter has a potion of Lesser Invulnerability, so that's not going to be a huge deal for him. Beastmaster up to 130 of 200 experience, not too far away from hitting level 2 on it. Demon Hunter is just 100 shy of hitting level 3. Blade Master 100 shy of level 3 as well, and Shadow Hunter 100 shy of level 2, so very even overall. We've got 600, 380, and 37 of 40 for Jehu. Meanwhile, it is 500, 160, and 30 of 50 for Joker. It does look like Jehu is going to go ahead and try to take this creep camp down. This should give him level 3 on both of his heroes, presumably. once it is crept up. Has to be careful. He is very close to losing that grunt, though. The rock golem, obviously a bit of a wild card in what you are going to get from it. Goes ahead and highlights a troll berserker, though, which is interesting, since that's normally something you'd see more from the night elf counterpart here when he's doing his push. But a good unit that does a lot of DPS, and it looks like Jehu may need a little bit of help taking down this rock golem right now. It's doing a lot of damage overall, split throughout his army, but he does take it down, and the expansion is looking very low there. Not sure if he's going to cancel or not, but we do see that the Demon Hunter scouts him out as well. We get level 3, level 2 on his, but he is incredibly weak, incredibly low. He should go ahead and cancel that smart move on Jehu's decision, and really just awful timing or great timing, depending on how you look at it. We do have 5 Druids of the Talon with Master rank out here, and this will be very interesting. It does give Jehu time to go ahead and heal up, which he desperately needed. He is at 44 food right now, as opposed to the 41 that is going on for Trespass. And we go ahead and have a Tinker as the 3rd hero for Joker. He has 2 Wisps here for Dispel as well, and it will be interesting to see when he plans to hit. Presumably he wants to get that Demon Hunter up to level 3 first. On the other side of the map, we do see Jehu continuing to try and creep as much as possible, but it's another beautiful creep jock opportunity for Trespass. Joker may want to go ahead and finish off these creeps to grab level 3 on that Demon Hunter, and that does look like he is going to do that. Jehu has gone ahead and picked him up a potion of lesser invulnerability, and there we go. So this will be level 3 on the Demon Hunter, just barely, but that's all that really counts. And here we go, we're going to see that Jehu is going to try and take down some of these Druids of the Talon right now. Burn goes off on the Shadow Hunter, so there would not be any hex going on in that. And the Demon Hunter is just tearing through with the mana burn right now, but it looks like Trespass is undecided on whether or not he wants to finish off the creeps or fight Jehu. This is allowing Jehu to just go ahead and tear through a few of these Druids of the Talon. Nice Dispel there to go ahead and get rid of it, and I am lagging apparently. We can see that the Raiders are beginning to get a little bit low here. And we see one of them go down. There's going to be a Headhunter going down as well, and the Spirit Walker's going down if it is not careful. So Jehu now has had the fight completely turned around on him, and it looks like this will be Joker's game unless something turns around drastically. The Demon Hunter is getting low, but has a potion that he can pop right now. And yeah, unfortunately these Troll Headhunters just being demolished right now. The Spirit Walker does not have enough for Dispel and has to be careful that it does not get itself killed momentarily as well. And there we go, we see that the Deep Blade Master is going to be forced to pop Potion of Vulnerability as well. Tinker getting kind of low. Looks like they may focus down on that with the Blade Master. Blade Master has a big crit there, but he gets staffed out just in the nick of time. And the Headhunters are going down very quickly. I suspect that we will see GG called momentarily. We are down to 32 food for Jehu. He has some gold, but not enough to completely produce, and if that expansion had stayed up, it might have been a different story, but as it is now, looks like things are not going in his favor. We do have that level 3 Beastmaster out now, in addition to the level 3 Demon Hunter. Great hero, since we have the Quill Beast with the Frenzy now, and just look at all these Druids of the Talon coming in. And the Shadow Hunter getting very low, that's going to go down. Game 1 goes to Trespass. So there we go, an exciting game 1 that goes to Joker. Hey, what's up guys, this is game 2 of the ESL Cup number 6 finals. It's featuring Jehu and Joker. For those of you that missed game 1, this is the finals. The actual cup was held on Friday, but the finals had to be postponed due to time constraints. It was best of 1 throughout the tournament, and this is a best of 3 finals. Joker is currently up 1-0. Jehu has gone for Orc again, and Joker is Night Elf as well, so presumably both of these guys are pretty much one-track minds. I've known Jehu for a while, and he's always played Orc. Whenever I've played against Joker, he has been Night Elf, but you never know. Sometimes you do see some tricky things coming out with a dual race. Somebody playing Human on Turtle Rock, hoping for that close spawn and Tower Rush. But they do have the close spawn, no human involved, so hopefully no Tower Rush is involved, although I suppose Jehu could try and pull one off if he wanted. Last game we did see a very late barracks for Jehu, and it looks like he's going to go for that same build this time, going with the Voodoo Lounge and then presumably a barracks after, or perhaps he's picked this map to go for his quick tech. Regardless of what it's going to be, we think we'll see a Blade Master coming out, and then I'm guessing we'll see another Demon Hunter and Ancient of War creeping here for Joker. Joker did a great job of Ancient of War creeping last time, had to put up with Jehu harassing him for much of the early game, but still gaining the advantage before going for a Beastmaster, and then finally a Tinker with the Druids of the Talon for the push to end it. Very close game, and really it hinged on Joker finding out that Jehu had expanded at just the wrong time, able to cancel it before it went up another 3 minutes. We might have seen an entirely different outcome to the game. So we do see the barracks now going up for Jehu. Blade Master is on its way out, as is the Demon Hunter, and Trespass has his first archer coming out. Then he presumably will go ahead and uproot it. Jehu just scouting, does not look like he's going to go for building a burrow in the base, anything like that. And Jehu asking where the Ancient of War is. Ancient of War usually used to creep the green camp here, but instead Joker will be using it to creep the market, presumably, although he could move it down to creep the orange camp there. And it does look like he's going to go ahead and pull the merchant camps out, so I do not often see this played out. We will see how well it's done, but it looks like so far it's going to go pretty well. It's not a hard camp. The tricky part is just the goblin troll camper. Trapper, sorry, not camper. And on the other side of the map, we do see Jehu standard taking down the Ogre Magi here. Should be completely fine, and not quite as interesting, but it will mean that we have 1 view reward per team here. And we still have quite a ways before the boots are available. So goes ahead, gets that Dust of Appearance. Make sure the Blade Master is not visible to him. Excuse me. Sorry, I need to stop reading comments. Make sure that the Blade Master is not in the area there, and we'll see Joker go ahead, hit level 2 on that, and then it'll be interesting to see if he puts down the Ancient of War and produces a few more archers, or if he's going to go for the next orange camp. We do see Jehu is on the way over here, and just trying to figure out where exactly Joker is, since he has not yet seen him. And Joker is going to be creepjacked here momentarily. Really interesting to see. Does go for the archer, not going to try and steal the creep, which is too bad, since the claws +6 would have been a good item for the Blade Master to pick up. And Jehu again is going to face difficulties of keeping his mana while the Demon Hunter is around. We do see that Joker has started his tech to tier 2, as has Jehu. Jehu looks to be just a little bit ahead, but not by much, and Jehu will have the advantage of being able to grab this last camp there. And just 20 experience from level 2. We do see +15 attack for the Demon Hunter already, so a good start for it. Has a Boots of Speed as well, whereas Jehu has not yet been able to pick up his boots, and does not look like he'll be going to harass the base, actually, which was a strategy he took last time. And Jehu actually going to go for a tower-in strategy, looks like, where he takes down some of the trees within the forest there, builds towers, and then just slowly builds them in. And Joker does not look like he scouted that out, but that was a very close call. So there we go. We do see the boots being picked up. And here we go. Trespass will pick up level 3 on his Demon Hunter, so a great start so far for Joker, but he is sadly lacking units. He's got a second archer on the way out now. Does have +18 on the Demon Hunter, which certainly counts for something. But we'll see if he has any trouble with an early push. Doesn't look like Jehu is going to commit to all in right now, though, just trying to open up the space in the forest so that he can go ahead later on and tower that up. Jehu is still another 30 seconds away from completing this tech. He's currently at 100, 300, and 30 of 40. Meanwhile, Joker is at 500, 500, 23 of 50. And Joker actually going to be the one to try and do some harassment damage. Goes ahead and burns off the rest of the Blade Master's mana there. And except for the fact that he is Grunt here, he could easily take this Blade Master in a 1v1 fight right now. Doesn't look like he's particularly interested in that, just trying to buy time so that Jehu will not be able to take him out early on. We do see the first tower is going up for Jehu, and I'll be very interested to see how this tower push is going to work out for him. Looks like we may have one of these grunts go down early on, though. We do not yet have the Shadow Hunter being made, and this is going to be a... Oh, no, not a deny kill. Joker did go ahead and actually get the credit for that. I thought that Jehu was going to use his Blade Master to deny that, but apparently not. So first blood does go to Joker in this... well, first real blood. There was a creep jack for Jehu, but I'm not counting the archer in that. We do see one Ancient of Wind going up currently for Joker, and we're going to see a Naga Sea Witch instead of the Shadow Hunter as Jehu's second hero. Presumably, Joker is going to pick up a Beastmaster at some point for his second hero. It worked well for him last game. And let's see, does not look like Jehu is committed to pushing quite yet. Take that back. It does look like he is going to try and go in now. The tower did go ahead and attack, so that should give some indication to Joker that there is a tower in his base now. And Jehu going ahead and towering up the other side. Second hero is a Tinker for Joker, and let's see if we can see a surround pulled off here from Jehu. Big mana burn on this Naga Sea Witch, and the Pocket Factory does go up now. That'll have to be taken down very, very quickly if they don't want it to do a bunch of damage to these upcoming towers. Demon Hunter is going to get away just in the nick of time here. Archer goes down for Joker, and Joker has to be careful about this Tinker. There is no staff on the Demon Hunter yet. Blade Master getting a little bit low as well, but it looks like this Tinker should go down unless something drastically changes right now. Tower is starting to do damage to these archers, and actually lets the Tinker go there. Instead, going to focus down on taking these archers, and yeah, the Naga is being allowed to live right now. We do see our first Druid of the Talon on the way out. We have 2 Ancients of Wind, but not very much gold for Trespass at the moment. And I think Joker might be a little bit confused as to how those towers are there and why they are there. On the other side of the map, we can see Jehu is now producing some Demolishers to come in for some long-range damage, just letting the Watchtowers do as much damage as they can right now while it's still daylight, while till we have nighttime. Actually, there we go. So Joker does call nighttime, and we can see that the Watchtower is not able to do as much damage, so just buying himself a little bit of time. We see Jehu has put up a few towers here as well to ensure that he has an advantage in fighting in this river. And there we go, the archers now do have sight on the Watchtower, so they will try to take it down. There's no room for the Peon to come in there and to repair it, but this looks like what Jehu was waiting for, and he is going to go ahead and start the actual attack right now. Fairy Fire is cast on all of the grunts, and it does look like the grunts are moving down very, very quickly. And it's going to be a question of, can Joker maintain here? The longer it waits, the worse chance that Jehu has of actually successfully pushing this off, but he does have a second Demolisher, or he had a second Demolisher a moment ago. He might have cancelled that. Yep, instead it looks like he's going to go for a Tier 3 Fortress tech. And yeah, really could use some mana on the Blade Master as well as Dispel, since a lot of low units in here, but he can't get in there very well, to say the least. Trying to take down the Altar of Elders right now, and then maybe get a lucky kill off on one of the heroes. It does look like the Demolisher is going to be focused down here, but a nice padding block comes in by Jehu, and Demon Hunter getting very low does have a Potion of Healing and the Scroll of Teleportation, Town Portal right now. And let's see if the Tinker will be the one to go down here. Nope, so Jehu really trying to play within the range of his towers, but it's limiting how aggressive he can be right now. And here we go, so Trespass is going to come in and fight under the towers actually, and there go. TP does go out here. Let's see if the Tinker is going to survive. Nope, Tinker does go down. And we have a pause from Joker. I'm not sure if it is lagging or what the case is. And actually, I'm not sure what the pause is there for, so there we go. Alright, so we did see Jehu manage to go ahead and get a quick kill off there, but he does not have a Demolisher anymore. He does have 2 heroes as well as his Grunt. Does have a shot back there, didn't see him put that up, but here we go. We got another Demolisher on the way up, and will he be able to take that altar down before the Tinker gets back? That is the important question right now, and it's going to go right into the base. Actually, this is a terrible mistake by Jehu. He's going to try and capitalize on it by taking down the Demon Hunter, but it looks like he is wisely going to back off there. Not a whole lot he'd be able to do, and that Grunt just barely living with 20 health right now. Oof. You don't like to see the path go wrong there, and the Demolisher go down before it can do any damage. It looks like Tinker will manage to make it back out, but only 28 health left on the altar. However, just a little bit too late for Jehu to come in and do anything. On the other side of the map, we do see the Demon Hunter is backed off right now and letting everything die in the base right now. Storm Mana Burn does go off on the Blade Master, and the Demon Hunter is getting very low, goes down to the Naga right there, so that's going to be a big changer right there. Altar of Elder is going to go down to the towers as well, and we've got 200 gold for Trespass. Not going to be able to revive it from the tavern right now, and that may be GG. We'll see if Joker is going to go ahead and call it or not. Nope, looks like he is going to revive the Demon Hunter, and he's going to try and fight on a little bit longer. But there we go, we've got Fortress and Bestiaries coming up right now. Jehu does have the gold advantage, and able to just let the Demolishers and towers do some damage as they are fighting on. Desperately needs a nighttime for Joker, since at the moment he is stuck with all his Moonwells having pretty much nothing in them. The Tinker is looking very low, and back up here we can see the Demon Hunter did buy a potion of invulnerability, so making sure he won't lose it again in a careless manner. But we have the Orb of Lightning on the Blade Master now. Big item, as everybody knows, and the Mana Burn going to come in. Nope, no Mana Burn quite yet. He is... There we go. Mana Burn will go off now, so prevents... Oh, wow. Blade Master did just get that Windwalk off, actually. And there we go. GG called by Joker. This will be going to a Game 3. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Game 3, the final game of the ESL Cup number 6. We feature Jehu and Joker, who's playing under the account Trespass here, and we are in a 1-1 tie so far. For those of you that missed the first games, the first game went to Joker, where he won with a Tinker, Beastmaster, Demon Hunter push, and a bunch of Druids of the Talon. Game 2 went to Jehu with an innovative tower push, where he was on Turtle Rock and attacked a few of the trees inside of Joker's base coming in from the outside, put up a few towers, and was able to take the game that way. And Game 3 will be on Twisted Meadows to decide who is going to be the champion of ESL Cup number 6. The tournament was originally played on Friday in a best-of-1 format. The final had to be postponed due to time constraints, unfortunately, though. So was asking why I'm casting 1v1. I decided it'd be good to branch out my talents here. And I figured that it would be a fun thing to do. Plus, I'm friends with a couple of people who are hosting the tournament, and it seemed like a good thing to do. I cast it on Friday, so I wanted to follow up and go ahead and finish it up today. And this seems like a great opportunity to go ahead and do a little plug for the next ESL Cup. ESL Cup number 7 will take place next Saturday, so in 6 days from now. And everybody should go ahead and sign up. I see a lot of people saying that the talent is a little low, etc., etc. And I think that this is just a fun cup, a great way to improve skills. So everybody should go ahead and sign up. I'll put the link in the comments after this is done. It's been run fantastically by our admin so far. Oof, bad luck by Trespass to get his Wisp taken down here by the creeps. Yep, so no scouting going to be going on here. We do see that both players have scouted in the opposite directions, and let's see if Jehu loses his peon. Nope, does not lose the peon. So Jehu, presumably at least, will scout where Joker is. Joker, meanwhile, going to be playing at a disadvantage, not knowing exactly where Jehu is between one of two spots. Here we go. It does look like Trespass will Ancient of War creep this mercenary camp. And the Archer getting a little bit low here, and has to bring in 2 Wisps to repair the Ancient of War, make sure that it is going to live throughout it. On the other side of the map, Jehu does look like he's going to try to just bring down the orange camp that is there naturally. Archer being forced to back up, heal up a little bit, just so that the Golem doesn't take it down. We do see a Potion of Invulnerability. Great item drop from the Rock Golem here. Demon Hunter will be level 2 momentarily. And here we go. It looks like that'll go pretty smoothly. Jehu should get a pretty decent item off of this Null camp. We'll see what happens when it is done. And it will be interesting to see if Trespass is going to try and go for some type of mercenary rush later on. We do see he is putting a Wisp in here, which usually indicates that he'd like to hire some mercenaries later on as well. Troll Shadow Priest does come out right now. Circle of Nobility picked up for the Blade Master. It is just 12 experience away from hitting level 2. Trespass is going to go ahead and creep his own green camp as well. And then we'll see if he decides to go for an early expansion. We haven't seen him front him so far, but it would not be a huge shock, and Shadow Priest is going to go down very quickly to the Grunt and the Blade Master. I would guess that will give level 2 to Jehu. Bad luck here for Joker to get caught there. And it is going to be nighttime, so we will see the Archer go ahead and hide. No dust of appearance yet. On the other side of the map, Demon Hunter looking like it's going to go do some harassment. Thought it might try and pick up the boots. And the Wisp goes down to Jehu's Grunt as we are speaking. Jehu currently about a third of the way to tier 2 and a wide open base, so he is going to have a significant amount of damage be able to be done by Joker's Demon Hunter, and it will be the burrow that goes down there. That means he is currently locked at 20 of 20 food, so Jehu cannot produce anything more at the moment. Trespass did go ahead and hire a Troll Berserker, trying to put up a Moonwell, but not a great time to do that with the opponent in your base. Still at 24 of 40 though, so he is not going to be food blocked. Joker making sure that the burrow has to have peons inside of it. It does have 4 there. They come on out, and we'll see Joker probably continue to harass with that Demon Hunter. Yep, so smart move there by Jehu, only keeping 1 in there so it doesn't completely destroy the economy. And Troll Berserker looks like it's going to go down here to the Blade Master, which did manage to get a Boots of Speed. So another creep, mercenary creep, is going to go for Trespass, and Jehu managing to keep his peons alive, but just barely. Not doing a ton of damage to the Demon Hunter right now, and still has the major problem of... there we go. Orc Burrow is going down over there. So he will be preventing himself from getting food blocked, and now Jehu forced to completely mix it up. He only has 260 wood at the moment, not enough for another hero, and 2 buildings, so that could be a problematic situation for him. We'll see how he decides to handle that. Berserker's still alive, but is going down to the Blade Master momentarily, I swear. And the Demon Hunter looks like it is going to go ahead and try to take down this peon, but due to the pathing, not going to be able to do so. May harass the War Mill, which wouldn't seem like a great move on his part. Shadow Hunter is on the way out as we speak, and Joker is just another 20 seconds, 30 seconds away from hitting Tier 2. So Joker continuing to try to do as much harassment damage as possible. We do see that the Blade Master is on its way in, and I would not be too surprised to see Joker carelessly lose his Demon Hunter right now if he's not careful. Burrow is doing a lot of damage to it, and here we go. He has seen the Blade Master, and TP's out there, so I'm not sure if that was really worth it for Joker. I think Jehu got the better side of that. So with that Joker finally being out of his base, that will leave Jehu able to start getting more wood. Puts up a 3rd burrow. The 2nd burrow is in really bad position right now, and a watchtower going up as well to prevent any more of that nonsense from happening. Jehu does get his Blade Master. There we go. Remembers that there is an archer there, and will take the archer down. So he is getting closer and closer to level 3. Hero advantage is going to Jehu for sure right now. Ancient of Wonders and 2 Ancients of Wind going up right now. Does look like we will see another typical Druid of the Talon come out, build come out for Joker. Picks up a Pandarian Brewmaster as his 2nd hero. Meanwhile, the Shadow Hunter, as we mentioned, came out 2nd for Jehu. So goes ahead, sees if there's anything hiding there to pick up the 2nd hero, but he was just a little bit too late on that front, and knows that the Ancient of War is there, knows that that is where Joker would like to creep next, so going to go ahead and try to take that down. Joker, on the other hand, looks like he's going to go ahead and harass again in Jehu's base, but the watchtower will be finished by the time he walks in, so the harassment probably not going to be quite as effective. And another instance, this is going to go to Jehu, and when Jehu takes down the creep camp as well, he probably will hit level 3 on the Blade Master. But the Bestiary is going to probably be cancelled here. Definitely damage being done to the Demon Hunter as we speak, but the Bestiary not going to live throughout this. And does have 1 more Breath of Fire, so the gold mining peons have a decent bit of damage done to them, but he does have a burrow there that he can go right into. So I suppose a little bit of a saving grace there for Jehu. And is the burrow going to be scouted? Does not look like Joker realizes the burrow is there, otherwise he could have taken that down. Level 3 Blade Master going to try and take down the Ancient of Wonders now, and Joker is playing a very aggressive game and really letting a lot of damage be done to his base, somewhat surprising to me. So here we go, we do see at least 1 peon go down, and there is going to be some slowing down to the macro game for Jehu. He has quite a bit of gold, so he's fine on that front, but he is definitely low on his wood supply. We do see that the Ancient of Wonders did go down there, and now Jehu on the way back to try and take out this Pandarian Brewmaster, and it looks like he will be successful right there. Yep, so that is another hero killed for Jehu in this match, and almost level 2, well, halfway to level 2 on the Shadow Hunter. We do see that the bestiary is being built outside of the base as well. Second one going up inside of the base. Jehu does have to be careful here since they are being built pretty much around the map that he does not get them scouted. With how aggressively harassing Joker has been, it would not be any of a shock to see him take that down. Tinker comes out as the third hero for Joker, and it looks like he is going tried and true strategy of just going for Master Druids of the Talon. He has managed to delay the bestiaries quite a bit, and there's no Voodoo Lounge yet for Jehu, so it is still possible that this will work out okay for Joker, despite the early game advantage looking like it is in Jehu's favor. And no, the elf does not have a staff. He has not been around for the Ancient of Wonders long enough. There we go, the Ancient of Wonders does go up. I presume we'll see the Panda pick up a staff now. No, actually Panda does not pick up a staff. It just goes ahead and picks up a potion and creates a little bit of nighttime here for some sleep. So here we go. Jehu is going to has hit level 2 on the Shadow Hunter. He is now starting to get units, and this is really the sweet spot where Joker should go ahead and hit if he wants to have the advantage. Still no Voodoo Lounge, so we're still not having any casters coming out for Jehu. I'm not sure if this is an oversight or what exactly is going on. Sorry, Spirit Lodge, not Voodoo Lounge. This is very weird to see it that way, and he is going Raiders and not Wyvern, so I could understand it a little bit more maybe if you decided to go for Wyvern, but regardless, you should probably have that Spirit Lodge regardless of what's happening, and I do apologize, I really need to get more sleep. We continue to see Joker's pumping out the Druids of the Talon, though. He does have Master rank on them, and the Demon Hunter is just a tick away from level 3. I presume he's waiting for level 3 before he hits, but the longer he waits, the less of an advantage he'll have, and Claws of Attack +6 there. Neither hero decides to get them. We'll see if Joker walks back and picks it up after this.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, and it does look like we are going to have... Alright, one moment please. Sorry for the interruption. There we go. Back in, sorry for the interruption. It does look like we are going to have the Blade Master doing some harassing damage, but we are going to have a full push here by Joker. He still has not yet hit level 3, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and buy a Scroll of Protection, I would guess, although... Oh, nope, picking up a TP, so smart move on his part not to go in there completely unprepared. And on the other side of the map, it looks like Jehu is going to go ahead and try and push down onto Joker. Look, I don't know if we're going to go for a base race or if we are going to see any TPs. Looks like at the moment we're just going to see a base race. Jehu's base is a little better prepared there for that. Raiders obviously do siege damage. However, the burrows melt away very, very quickly to the Druids of the Talon, and level 3 does go off there for the Demon Hunter. We do not have any hitting buildings for Joker on the map as opposed to Jehu, who does have several buildings hidden, including a bestiary. Or actually, that's the only one left. The burrow was taken down moments ago. We are food blocked on both players, so this is going to be the end of the game no matter what. And here we go. We do have a TP coming in for Joker, and it looks like Jehu does not have any interest in trying to take this fight. Blade Master doing a little bit of scouting, but he would be incredibly suicidal to actually attack anything right now, I think. So we do have plenty of rebuilding going on. It's a 40-10 block for Joker. Meanwhile, it's a 34-20 block for Jehu. Jehu does have his second burrow now going up. Third one should be too far behind. He is on his way to Fortress, and we've got 650 and 500 for Jehu. We have 260 and 80 for Joker. Army advantage certainly going to Joker at the moment, but the hero advantage probably tipping a little bit in the favor of Jehu. Jehu trying to bring down one of these Moonwells as it's going up, but no such luck. And It'll be interesting to see if Joker is afraid of the hit and run right now, or if he's going to go ahead and push on. He did a ton of damage in Jehu's base prior to this. And trying to get the Shadow Hunter up to level 3 probably. The Blade Master does hit level 4 there. Item is a Ring of Protection +3, so not a terrible item, not a great item, but does get a Tome of Agility to go onto the Demon Hunter, Blade Master. And Shadow Hunter is just shy of level 3, will not get it from the end of that creep. Probably should have pulled the Blade Master back there once he had hit level 4, and maybe working his way over to the red camp actually as we speak. So interesting that after such an aggressive push from both parties there, we continue to really have nothing going on right now, and Joker just sitting around guarding his base while Jehu is aggressively out creeping, will gain 4-3 probably. But interesting to note, there's a TP on the Shadow Hunter, so Jehu is prepared if he needs to TP back, which it looks like he will momentarily. The Peon is coming out for an expansion, probably, and Tinker may be going to buy a Staff of Teleportation, do a bunch of harassment damage. We do not have any type of tower up in Jehu's base right now, but he did go ahead and get the upgrades, make things a little bit harder to be taken down the next time that there's some harassing going on. And we do see Potion of Visibility and Scroll of Time Portal and Staff of Teleportation put on the Tinker, so possibly a little bit of an overkill, but he certainly doesn't want it to die. And yes, for those of you wondering why he got banned, it's because I'm doing this for fun. I really have no need for anybody to be bad-mannered towards anybody in general. So, if he doesn't want to watch, that's fine. We do see that the Tinker is going to go ahead and get out of there, try to bring down that Bestiary, possibly. Really nothing that can do any damage to the heroes there, and we are going to take the red camp down here with Jehu, not particularly close to level 5 at the moment, but should get a good item out of this. It'll be interesting to see how much damage is done by the Tinker in the base there. We've got just a little bit left on Pocket Factory. We will not completely bring down the Bestiary, but good amount of damage done regardless. And here we go. Troll Warlord is getting very low as well. And let's see what item comes out here. He is focusing on the Shadow Hunter, just going to get level 4 on the Shadow Hunter, not as worried about the Blade Master, and just a little bit off, but a Staff of Silence. What an amazing item, and that really is a game changer. However, the Blade Master is nowhere near the rest of the army, and we do have Joker going ahead and pushing now. So, looks like they're going to go for a base trade here, but there's a significant advantage going in Joker's favor because he is already in the middle of Jehu's base. Jehu's Fortress is still got 2,000 on it, whereas the Tree of Eternity is down to 1,760. Blade Master starting to do some damage. So despite the early advantage here, because of the armor upgrade for Jehu, Joker is going to have a lot more difficulty bringing this down than Jehu will with all of his raiders right now. Let's see if Jehu is going to go for the Moonwalls or directly for the main base. There's going to be a TP coming back in here for Joker, and the TP out for Jehu is moments behind it. No units killed here, so good move by Jehu, making sure that he takes it down. And then we do see the Ancient of War going up to try and prevent the Great Hall from coming up. Blade Master quickly goes ahead and uses Staff of Teleportation to get down there. Going to bring down that Ancient of War, but we can see that Joker is well aware of the expansion. So we've got 120, 150, and 48 of 40 for Joker. Meanwhile, it's 180, 239 of 50 for Jehu. Jehu has all of his Orc Burrows in the very back of his base to try and protect them. Both the Bestiary and the Fortress are getting very low, but the Great Hall should be up momentarily. However, I'm not sure if he will be able to deal with it or not. While Jehu's army is in a great position for a base race, it is not in a very good position to fight Joker's army straight up, and instead we will see him go directly for Joker's base and see if he can do some damage there. I'm guessing that the hall will have to be cancelled, and we'll see how much damage is able to be done to Joker's base. Joker does have a TP. The Panda is quite a ways behind it. And there we go. Ancient of Wind will go down probably, but we'll see when the TP out comes. Shadow Hunter does indeed have that TP, and here we go. No TP yet. Are we actually going to see a fight between Jehu and Joker? That seems unlikely. Nope, he is just going for the kill on the Tree of Eternity. The Wisps are going to come out. I do not believe it will manage to go down there, but it's going to require quite a significant amount of resources to completely repair it, and in the meantime, he is not able to mine gold. Both players have limited amounts of gold mine. the 2,000 left for Joker, but 3,500 left for Jehu. So who would ever thought that Jehu would have been grateful for the harassment early on, but it does mean he'll get 1,500 extra gold from his gold mine. We can see he's at 300, 230, and 45 of 50, while Joker is at 270, 30, and 48 of 50. Joker clearly wants to get an actual fight going on, but Jehu is doing his best just not to let that happen. Shadow Hunter is level 4 at the moment, trying to get that up to level 5, while the Blade Master does some scouting. He is going to have Fairy Fire nope, no Fairy Fire actually cast on him, and that seems like a mistake. Not sure why he didn't manage to have that. But here we go, the Demon Hunter doing some damage to the Great Hall. Interesting that the Blade Master decided not to attack the Demon Hunter. Looks like that was just a pathing issue. Does get cancelled there. But the Demon Hunter has to be a little bit scared of the Blade Master, who just pulled off 180 damage crit right now. So, not going to pursue it too far. The Blade Master does have pretty much no mana now. Shadow Hunter still not to level 5 yet, about 300 experience away from that. But if he takes down the next red camp, then he should manage to hit it. Looks like he is not going to do that, though. We can see that there is a tower going up, Voodoo Lounge finally coming back. However, the fortress still at 1132 has not decided to repair that at all, which could be a mistake. However, Jehu probably figuring that he needs to build up his army first so it can actually match it. And now scouting around, trying to figure out if Joker has any type of expansion. We have not seen Joker try to expand at all, which is somewhat surprising, but we can see that Joker is going to catch Jehu in the middle of the map right now. Has to be careful that he does not get too much killed off by Cyclone and the units right now. Big burn does go off onto the Shadow Hunter. 240 left, has not used the Staff of Silence yet. I'm not sure if he's waiting for an actual fight to do that or what his game plan on that is, but instead he's going to go ahead and do some harassing damage there. They do leave that Raider behind, and it looks like they just want to bring it in, kill as much as possible, and then Jehu will go ahead and TP out with the Shadow Hunter once the Blade Master is in range. Again, we are going to see that Joker will be food blocked again once this Moonwell does go down. Tinker comes off with the rockets, and now they go ahead and Cyclone the Shadow Hunter, so there will not be any TP until that comes back out. And actually, it looks like they are going to go ahead and engage in a little fight here, or Jehu's just a little bit off balance with the TP. Still does not do this. There we go. Does go ahead and TP out here. He's lost just about 10 food, a little bit more than that. Oof, that Raider did live through there somehow. So lost almost 10 food in that fight. We do have another Raider on its way out, and an expansion up, and, well, expansion going up, and soon to be running if Jehu has any luck. Joker, on the other hand, has just 270 left, does have plenty of gold, and not too much wood, but he has not yet put an expansion up, and he's got to be going to see if this is able to get an expansion right now. He is playing a losing game right now to keep trying and play hit and run harassing with the Orc. Looks like he is not sure if he has seen it or if he is what his plan is right now. It does look like he wants to go back to Jehu's base, and we can see that Jehu is going to go ahead and do as much harassment damage to these wisps as possible with so little gold left in his mine. Every wisp that goes down is going to be crucial, and here we go. Tree of Eternity is uprooted. Looks like Jehu is going to try and take it down. We do see Cyclone go off on the Shadow Hunter, and this could be a big opportunity for Trespass to do some real damage here, but TP does come out for Jehu. One Raider goes down, but nothing else, and it does look like the Blade Master will continue to do some damage. Has scouted out that there are Moonwells over here, and yep, so Joker knows that the Blade Master is there and is on his way over to try and prevent it, but we are going to see the Moonwells be taken down pretty much one after the other. The last one may survive depending on how lucky Joker is when he gets in, if he can get a Cyclone off, but it does not look like actually does look like he will. And he has a potion of lesser invulnerability. Interesting that he decided to let that Moonwell go and not kill it off. Gonna pop the potion of lesser invulnerability. Ooh, bad decision not to pop it. He could have gotten enough mana back in order to keep it alive, but instead he is going to be completely surrounded, and Jehu is going to lose this Blade Master. Really poor decision on his part, and the other does come in here. So this could be the game changer that was needed for Joker. Yep, so Joker is now going to lose his altar, but the only way that Jehu can win this, I think, is if he buys enough time to get the Blade Master back. And let's see what Joker's plan is. He does have a TP, he does not have a main in his base, would be the bigger problem, so he cannot go back and save these. We are going to see the Moonwells go down, and Jehu actually did have enough gold to revive it at the tavern, so while I thought that was going to be a bigger deal than it actually was, looks like Jehu is going to be okay surviving that, and we'll see. We do see that the Panda goes ahead and gets ensnared. I'm not sure if he's going to try and fight it, but this is, again, Raiders are going down very, very quickly. Going to have to TP out here. A lot of Raiders are dying very quickly, and Jehu down to 40, but he does have the expansion with a couple of things up and running, and the Tinker has been set off on its own to go ahead and do some harassment damage over here, but the bottom right expansion for Jehu at the 3-ish position has not yet been scouted, so the longer this game goes on, the better it will be for Jehu. He does have to be careful not to lose another big battle or to have his hero killed off carelessly, though. And Joker is going to go ahead and move his way down. He still does have a TP. His expansion is now up and running, and he has an Ancient of Wonders, Ancient of Wind. He's got enough for another 3 food right now. He is desperately low for wood, though. Will not be producing any more units. So any unit that goes down is going to be crucial for Joker. He cannot afford to lose anything carelessly. And let's see, he does see that the army is in his base. Let's see if the Demon Hunter is going to TP in. I can't believe that he would not TP in. It seems like the only possible solution right now. Ancient of Wind is getting low, though, and the Ancient of Wind is going to go down. So, interestingly enough, Joker has chosen to prioritize taking down that expansion over saving stuff in his base, and Tree of Eternity getting low. So this would be a good point for Jehu to go ahead and TP out so he doesn't lose a bunch of Raiders the way he did last time. And there we go, does use Staff of Silence, but he is hellbent on actually taking down this Tree of Eternity. It looks like Tree of Eternity is going to uproot, but with all the Raiders there, it does look like Jehu will manage to take it down, and it does go down there, so that may be GG right now. There is not enough. He does have enough gold. He does not have enough wood at the moment to rebuild any type of expansion, so we are going to see Joker forced to deal with being revealed momentarily. And Jehu now able to take his time and play this out the way he would want to. He has repaired his fortress, so he's not going to be in imminent danger of dying to a base raid. Couple of towers going up here to protect the expansion, and level 5 does go off on the Blademaster. Shadow Hunter is not too far behind. It does need to pick up a TP just to be safe at some point. But Jehu is in good position right now. It does not look like there will be any giving up for Joker, though. He is now only 100 wood away, a little less than that from getting to his expansion / new main Tree of Life. And here we go. It does look like Jehu is allowed to have those peons live, and Jehu now on his way to try and take down the Tinker does have a potion of invulnerability, so probably won't go down right away. Interesting that the Blademaster has not yet bought an Orb of Lightning. I suppose it's just because he's been so financially restricted, but still such a great item, and really would help the Blademaster out a lot when he's trying to get heroes trapped down. And there we go, we see that the Tinker does go ahead and get ensnared, and this is particularly odd. Oh, bad routing here, so the Raiders are going to go through, and it looks like, there we go, completely canceled. That's got to be GG. Does not even bother to get it canceled in time, and although Jehu actually looks like he is having some trouble with the army of Joker, just a matter of time now since there's pretty much no gold. Does have a couple of wisps there and forced to TP out, but again, this is just a game of delaying the inevitable, especially because Jehu does have his expansion up and running. So let's see if the Blademaster... Nope, not going to pick up an Orb of Lightning. Speed Scroll for the Shadow Hunter, though, and there we go. Scroll of Town Portal as well. And where is that Blademaster going? Probably just going to go scout out some other positions and see what exactly is going on, or perhaps to buy something from the shop. Does pick up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, and he can... Oh, he will scout out these Ancients of Wind and the Ancient of War there. Pretty much nothing Joker can do. He is going for the full push right now, and he does not have anything to TP to, so that will pretty much wrap it up with a base kill by Jehu. And unless something drastically turns around, I think that we can safely predict Jehu will be the ESL Cup number 6 winner in what has been quite the chaotic and exciting last game. Not perfect by any means, but you got to give it to them. They have kept the excitement alive. Ancient War just digging its way into the tree, trying to avoid being killed as long as possible. We will see that the Raiders are going to go ahead and kill off these Moonwells. On the other side, Jehu's expansion is going to go down, so he will not be able to do anything about that. And should this somehow miraculously turn about for Joker in Joker's favor, then pretty much no gold there, but does not look like that will be the case, and it's just down to one more Ancient of War. I don't see anything else hidden around the map, and that will be GG. So congratulations to Jehu for winning this. Congrats to Joker for making it. He took the 1-0 lead, but Jehu came back and won it 2-1. And what's been a very interesting finals for the ESL Cup number 6. For those of you that would like to, you can go ahead and sign up for ESL Cup number 7, which will be hosted on, let's see, next Saturday. So let me just look it up one moment, and I will go ahead and link that in the chat.